everyone, we are back on the patio and today we are talking about 10 geocaching slang words that you just need to know.
Tell everybody I'm on my way.
Number one thing for me was muggles. I was like, so a muggle to me growing up in the land of Harry Potter lovers was just a non-magical person. Basically me, unfortunately. And now I am the non-muggle. So who's the cool one now, Harry Potter? So a non-muggle is a geocacher and a muggle is a non-geocacher. So a lot of times you'll see videos where someone's like, taking my muggle friends out to geocache, or you will see a description on a geocache that says, be stealthy, muggles about, and that's super important. You don't want a muggle seeing your hideout, you don't want them to find your cache, because that brings us to point number two. Point number two, if a muggle finds your geocache, whether it be innocently or maliciously, they can muggle it. It can get muggled. And if your geocache gets muggled, you know, it can be thrown out, it can be thrown away, it can just be trashed. I've come across ones where stuff is everywhere and it's clear that someone has done it maliciously. And I would hope that a geocacher would never do that. I would hope that it would be someone who came across it and just didn't know what it was. Now, number three, super important, if you see T-O-T-T, tot. A tot means that you need a tool of the trade. You're either gonna need a magnet, you're gonna need a flashlight, you're gonna need tweezers or a mirror on a stick. You saw that in my one video. I carry a lot of that stuff in my geo bag, which is right here. Geo bag. So those are all very, very important things to keep with you. If you don't keep it with you, that's okay. I don't even know where mine is. But if you don't keep it with you, that's fine. The important part is to check the description, and if it says you need a tot, make sure you bring your tots with you. You don't want to get all the way to a geocache, hike that mountain, you know, pull up in that parking lot, wherever it may be, and then realize that you can't get it. Sucks. That brings us to our next point. You get all the way to the geocache, however far it may be, however it may take you. You go to get the log out, feeling good about yourself, and you can't sign it because you have no pen. So a lot of times people will say, BYOP, bring your own pen/pencil. Bring a pen and pencil. If you just have it with you, you don't have to worry. But if you see BYOP, it means you need to bring that pen or pencil or you're not going to get your geocache. You get there, you got your pen, you got everything, and you can't find it. You have to put a DNF. DNF means you did not find, couldn't find the cache for whatever reason. It got muggled. You just can't find it because it's hidden really good, whatever it may be. And that's a big bummer. So now let's say that everything is going well and you see on a cache it says FTF prize and they just posted it. And you're like, ooh, I want that prize. Well, you're gonna have to be FTF, first to find. And that's always really exciting. I have not FTF'd. I don't know. When you get there, you are going to find stuff in your geocache if it's big enough. So if it's big enough to have stuff in it, you're gonna find stuff, and we geocachers call that swag. Stuff we all get. They're just trade items. If you take something, if you take swag, you then have to put swag back in it. So if you take swag, you gotta put swag back in. Simple as it goes. You try to put something of equal or greater value. So you can watch my other video and see the swag items I keep. I keep bracelets and flashlights and band-aids and all sorts of stuff. A lot of people will make personal trade items, which is the bomb. If you are crafty, then that's super awesome. Make some personal swag, put your name on it, or crochet a hat, or make bracelets or keychains. That's really awesome. Let's say you don't want to take anything though. The next important thing to know is TN, LN. Took nothing, left nothing. If you see someone wrote that on a log, it just simply means that they didn't take anything out of this cache and they didn't leave anything. And that, some people, it's just the fun of finding it. It's the fun of finding the geocache, which is great. That is super awesome, you know. That's 90% of it. But I always like to put stuff in, even if there's nothing to take, I always put stuff in, because, you know, you also want to find the treasure. That's kind of cool too. So, sometimes you find things that are in there, but they're not swag. That would be a TB, travel bug, a bug. People say it multiple different ways. It's my little bag of extras. And when they say that, when they're saying those things, they mean that it's a trackable. So these are things that you do not take with you to keep. You take them with you to move them on to their next location. Some people are super nice about it and they will say right on there, they'll put a little note with it that says where it's going. But if you don't have the note, that's fine. On the back of the trackable, there will be a code. You put the code into geocaching app, geocaching.com, and when you do that, you can see where this trackable wants to go, and then you can decide if you need to take it with you. If this trackable is going somewhere that you're not even remotely going towards, maybe you leave it for the next person. Or maybe you take it and just help it move along its travels. It's up to you, but it's not something you keep. If you find cute little Mr. Turtle in a geocache and I want him to go to Timbuktu, don't keep him. Keep him going. He wants to swim away and do his stuff. He wants to go. And that's what geocachers, they want to see it. They want to be able to track their stuff because the person who puts the trackable in can see where it goes, which is super important. Number 10. Number 10, LPC. Some people love them, some people hate them. If you've been doing it for a while, you know exactly what I'm going to say. Lamppost cache. Lamppost cache. I love them. I think it's so exciting to be somewhere totally inconspicuous, just, you know, the grocery parking lot, the movie theater, just somewhere random, and then just boom, you're within 5 feet of a geocache. You know, they're not hard to find, and they're not, you know, usually a puzzle or something exciting in that respect, but they are just exciting to me. So I like it. Bonus fact for the last one. This is super important. This is something every geocacher would like you to do. And it's thank them for their hard work of placing the cache there. So a lot of times you'll see TFTC. Thanks for the cache. That's lovely, trust me. Everyone wants to put that. I put that, but also try to give them a little more. Give them a little bit of your story, a couple lines of how you got there or something interesting you saw along the way, because as a geocacher who hid that geocache, they really want to know what brought you to that cache because it's a special place to them. You don't typically hide a geocache unless it's something special to you or something you thought was beautiful or important that you wanted other people to see. So make sure to thank your cache hiders. That's super important. And that's it for the video. If you want to see next Wednesday another informative video, maybe the types of geocaches, let me know in the comments below. Or if you want to see something else, if you're not into the informative videos, let me know that too. But for sure, check out this weekend's post on Sunday, because we will be talking about Geo Woodstock, and I'll have footage of everyone I meet there. So if you're seeing this before Geo Woodstock, please come up, find me. I'm going to be doing a couple videos of footage of people. I'll do some interviews, and I will do a bunch of different fun stuff and show you guys everything that's going on for the day, so that everyone who can't make it or did make it, who wants to show family members, can remember the experience. So you guys have a lovely day. Happy geocaching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.